हाय एवरीवन, आज फिर मिलते हैं फॉर 11th स्टैंडर्ड सेशन. Today morning I had a call from some outstation students that they wanted a revision for some trigonometric formulae which can be asked in the 12th standard. I mean some trigonometric formulae which are useful in the 12th standard, which was a good question because there are two sets of trigonometric formulae, factorization and defactorization. दोनों 12th में अलग अलग चैप्टर में पूछे गए हैं. इन द सेंस वी विल बी रिक्वायरिंग देम इन द 12th स्टैंडर्ड आल्सो फॉर सर्टेन प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ डेरिवेटिव्स एंड इंटीग्रेशन. ओके, एंड इन मैथ्स 1 आल्सो समटाइम्स. सो यू शुड नो ऑल दिस फॉर्मूले. सो टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी फैक्टराइजेशन एंड डिफैक्टराइजेशन फॉर्मूले, राइट? तो फैक्टराइजेशन एंड डिफैक्टराइजेशन फॉर्मूले क्या है वो देखेंगे पहले. Factorization formula: sin c plus sin d, 2 sin c plus d upon 2 cos c minus d upon 2. अभी ध्यान में कैसे रखना है, sin plus sin अगर लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में है तो राइट हैंड साइड में it is 2 sin cos. Just remember the pattern. If you get sin minus sin, right hand side you get 2 cos sin. Just remember the trigonometric pattern. Cos plus cos, 2 cos into cos, and cos minus cos, minus 2 sin into sin. ये pattern है. After saying minus 2 sin into sin, अंदर क्या है? In the first bracket c plus d upon 2, in the second bracket c minus d upon 2. Everywhere cos plus cos, 2 cos into cos, ब्रैकेट्स के अंदर क्या है? c plus d upon 2, c minus d upon 2. sin minus sin, 2 cos sin, ब्रैकेट के अंदर क्या है? c plus d upon 2, c minus d upon 2. Same way for the first one. So if you remember the pattern, then you can fill up the brackets easily. These are called factorization formulae. Now one important thing, in this formula you are not allowed to cancel this 2 and this 2. वो 2 cancel नहीं हो सकता दोस्तों, because this is an angle. Angle के अंदर अगर 2 है, that 2 can be cancelled, but this 2 and this 2 you cannot cancel. It remains as it is for all. Clear? These are called as factorization formulae. Now let us see what is defactorization. Defactorization pattern is the same. For example, if you see the right hand side देखो, sin plus sin. Here it is on the left hand side. Sin plus sin, 2 sin cos. तो यहाँ पे लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे 2 sin cos आ गया. But you don't have upon 2 over here. You just get a plus b, a minus b. यहाँ पे a plus b लिखो, a minus b लिखो, a and b here. In short, 2 sin a cos b. So if you get 2 sin cos, it is sin plus sin. That is sin of a plus b plus sin of a minus b. If you get 2 cos a sin b, so 2 cos a sin b का पैटर्न क्या देखा हम लोग ने? 2 cos sin is sin minus sin. That is sin minus sin, but it is sin of a plus b minus sin of a minus b. So just, there is no need for any confusion. Just remember the pattern correctly. 2 cos a cos b. So it is 2 cos. So 2 cos का पैटर्न क्या है? Cos plus cos is 2 cos. So 2 cos a into cos b is cos plus cos, and cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b. The only thing is, here we are writing c plus b upon 2, here we are writing a plus b, a minus b, a and b. Pattern is the same, except for the last formula. Last formula is important. 2 sin a sin b. So 2 sin a sin b is over here. 2 sin into sin. Formula is cos minus cos. So cos minus cos, for this formula write a minus b first. That is the important thing. Don't write cos of a plus b minus cos of a minus b. Write cos of a minus b first and then minus cos of a plus b. तो ऐसा क्यों किया है? Because you got a negative sign here. That is the reason. Don't write a plus b here. उल्टा करो. Cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus b. This negative sign gets adjusted over here. So if you remember the pattern and write this formula 3-4 times, you will remember them. Okay? Now when the video is going on and you will observe for the second time, you can pause over here. ये point पे pause करो. Write down all the formulae. Memorize them. Okay? It is simple for me to give you screenshots or Xerox things, but I believe that finally Xerox करके या screenshot करके क्या करोगे? Finally Xerox and screenshot should be in the mind. तो ये सब जो फॉर्मूले हैं उसका स्क्रीनशॉट माइंड में तैयार करो. उसके लिए यू हैव टू राइट ऑन दिस. माइंड में स्क्रीनशॉट तैयार करो, सब लिख लो फॉर्मूले. राइट? सो आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू गिव यू रेडीमेड स्क्रीनशॉट्स और प्रिंटआउट्स like some of the professors do. You have to write something. I believe in certain old things that writing makes a student perfect. ठीक है? तो ये factorization and defactorization formulae हो गए. Now I have selected one problem from 11th standard where we are going to use both factorization and defactorization. दोनों यूज करने हैं. देखो अभी, this is from the textbook. Exercise 3.4, question number 2. Prove that sin 18 cos 39 plus sin 6 cos 15 equal to sin 24 cos 33. अरे बाप रे, कैसा करना है ऐसा मत सोचो. Let us go down to the basic things. Start with the LHS. sin 18 cos 39 plus sin 6 cos 15. ये LHS है. So I write this LHS. Now I have got sin cos sin cos. In all these formula, now for this particular sum, I will have to use defactorization formula, because see, sin into cos, sin into cos, cos into sin. So naturally, I will have to use this formula first. Now in order to use those formulae, how are you going to think? इसके सामने 2 चाहिए. Every formula has got 2 in front, whether I use this or this or this. So the important step is multiply and divide by 2. 2 आने के बाद ही फॉर्मूला यूज कर सकोगे. राइट? देखो यहाँ पे सब जगह पे 2 है, तो यहाँ पे 2 कैसा लाना है? मल्टीप्लाई एंड डिवाइड बाय 2. सो मल्टीप्लाई एंड डिवाइड बाय 2 यानी आई राइट हाफ आउटसाइड. इसके सामने 2 लिया, इसके सामने 2 लिया. क्लियर? मींस आई डोंट वांट टू चेंज द सम. ब्रैकेट्स ओपन किया तो 2 कैंसिल होएगा. आई गेट बैक द ओरिजिनल प्रॉब्लम. That is multiply and divide by 2. अभी multiply and divide by 2 करने के बाद मैंने क्या किया है? Naturally I got 2 over here. तो 2 आने के बाद मैंने cos 39 पहले लिखा है, sin 18 बाद में लिखा है. It is your choice. cos 15 पहले लिखा है, sin 6 बाद में लिखा है. Simply because 39 is greater than 18. तो greater number, greater angle, if you write first, negative answer नहीं आएगा. Negative answer आए तो भी there is no need to fear. You can solve that also by using trigonometric ratios of negative angles. But anyway, it is simpler this way. So bigger number first. 2 cos 39 sin 18. 2 cos 15 sin 6. 2 कैसा आ गया? Because बाहर half लिखा है. Right? So I said terms I have rearranged. Now after rearranging the terms, see the formula. 2 cos A sin B. यहाँ पे A and B. कौन सा फॉर्मूला देखो बोर्ड पे? सोचो. 2 cos A sin B. Sine of a plus b minus sine of a minus b. Simple. It is not a plus b upon 2. वो ऊपर है factorization. Sine of a plus b means sine of 39 plus 18 minus sine of 39 minus 18. Sine of a plus b minus sine of a minus b. Clear? ये हो गया. This has been expanded to this. Now go to this term. 2 cos A sin B, same formula है. 2 cos A sin B. Because I have written cos 15 first. So this is your A and this is your B now. So 2 cos A sin B, same formula. Sin of A plus B minus sin of A minus B. This is A and this is B. So sin of 15 plus 6 minus sin of 15 minus 6. Upon 2 नहीं करना है. Upon 2 बाद में करेंगे while using factorization. So sin of 39 plus 18 sin 57. 39 minus 18 sin 21. Sin of 15 plus 6 again sin 21. Sin of 15 minus 6 sin of 9. You can see over there sin 21 gets cancelled. So what remains? अभी 2 चला गया है यहाँ से. 2 has gone from this because that is included in the formula. 2 cos A sin B. We expand किया हम लोग. The 2 has gone. So what remains is half बाहर है, half को touch नहीं किया. Sin 57 minus sin 9. ये रह गए terms. So what will you do now? Sin 57 minus अभी minus sin है. So I'm going to go to this formula. If you call this as C and this as D, sin C minus sin D. देखो. So sin C minus sin D, sin minus sin. What is the pattern? 2 cos sin. 2 cos C plus B upon 2 sin C minus D upon 2 करना है अभी. So in this particular sum we are using both the formulae. पहला defactorization, बाद में factorization. Defactorization का काम हो गया, terms cancel हो गए. Now factorization, sin C use sin C minus sin D. 2 cos C plus D upon 2. Observe. 2 cos 57 plus 9 upon 2. C plus D upon 2. Sin C minus D upon 2. Sin 57 minus 9 upon 2. Clear? तो इसमें upon 2 आ गया. So as I told you, ये 2 कैंसिल नहीं हो सकता. You have to calculate the angle. 57 plus 9 is 66. देखो. 57 plus 9 is 66. 66 upon 2 is 33. 57 minus 9 is 48. 48 upon 2 is 24. वो डिवाइड कर सकते हैं. And this 2 is outside both the trigonometric ratios. That 2 is outside both the trigonometric ratios. So that 2 you are allowed to cancel. Okay? This is not the angle. It is just pure multiplication. That's all. Problem is over. What remains is cos 33 sin 24, which is what we had been asked. That is our RHS. This is our RHS. Followed? So the important aspect of this was multiply and divide by 2 so that you will be able to use this formula. 2 cos A sin B. इसीलिए बाहर हाफ, लास्ट स्टेप तक बाहर हाफ रखा था हम लोग ने. लास्ट स्टेप में कैंसिल हो गया. Right? So after using this, then we use the formula sin C minus sin D. For this, no need to multiply and divide by 2. Direct sin C minus sin D. This half is already there from the first step. Try solving this sum again and you will get it. Now I have taken one sum which was asked in one board exam for 12th standard. Now you don't know the basics of integration, but we will just see how 11th standard problem, a formula can be applied to solve this. Simple है. So integration की भी थोड़ी idea आ जाएगी आपको, right? So this problem is about integration. ये दिया है. So let us see just the basic things so that you will follow certain things. About 12. तो अभी आसान हो जाएगा कि 11th का यूज कैसा है 12th में देखो. So in order to solve this, पहला ध्यान में आना चाहिए sin A cos B और cos A sin B. Same angle was given. So first step is 2 सामने आना चाहिए. So logic says multiply and divide by 2. So what do I get? देखो half 2 cos 15x जो पहले सब में किया था ना, मल्टीप्लाई एंड डिवाइड बाय 2 एंड cos पहले लिखा, sin बाद में लिखा, simply because 15x is greater, so greater number is first. It is not a hard and fast rule for this, just a better way of simplification. Now this is your A and this is your B. Now use the formula 2 cos A sin B. देखो कौन सा है. Either the only difference is you have got 15x and 6x. सिर्फ 15 degrees and 6 degrees नहीं दिया. Okay. So half into this sign is for integration. बाद में सीखने वाले 12th में. This is integral. Okay. dx stands for that the angles over here are with respect to x. Terms functions is with respect to x. Function of x है इसलिए. So 2 cos A sin B अभी देखो डायरेक्टली लिखो. 2 cos A sin B, sin of A plus B minus sin of A minus B. This is A and this is B. So sin of A plus B 15x plus 6x minus sin of A minus B. dx is for integral. हम लोग डेरिवेटिव कैसे करते हैं? डिफरेंशिएट विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x, dy by dx. So that is the same term dx over here. So sin 21x 15 minus 6 whatever, just by using this formula. So you don't have to use this formula over here, because now how to solve this integral? Keep half outside. Separate out the इसको इंटीग्रल बोलते हैं. Okay. First integral sin of 21x, and with integral it is compulsory you have to write dx. That's all. And then when you go into the 12th standard, there are certain integral formulae that you have to remember, like you have learned for derivatives, or सिर्फ substitute करो. Okay, just substitute the answer. अभी मैं सिर्फ बताता हूँ आपको, बाद में सीखने वाले हो. Integral of sin x is minus cos x. So integral of sin 21x is minus cos 21x. But the rule says, after writing the formula for integral of sin, coefficient of x जो है उससे divide करना है 21. That is the rule for integration. Minus integral of sin, ध्यान में रखो, integral of sin is minus cos. So integral of sin x is minus cos x. Integral of sin 9x is minus cos 9x. But as I told you, divide by coefficient of x. That is, coefficient of x is 9 over here. 11th स्टैंडर्ड में इंटीग्रेशन नहीं है, बट आई एम जस्ट टेकिंग दिस एग्जांपल फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड कैसे फॉर्मूले यूज किए. So you got the answer now. Just open up the, and for every integral there is one step. You have to write plus c. This is called as the constant of integration. Okay. So this is our answer, which you can simplify now. Just open up the brackets. You get the answer. So brackets open up करने के बाद क्या होता है? Minus cos, see, 2 into 21. 2 into 21 is 42. And this minus cos 21x upon 2 into 21 is 42. Minus of minus is plus cos 9x. 9 into 2 is 18, and you should multiply by half here also. So 9 into 2 is 18, minus of minus is plus, and this is called as constant of integration, which is c. Okay. So आज मैंने बताया आपको how to use certain 11th standard formulae to solve certain 12th standard problems. So दोस्तों please remember this. Okay. And then see the tricks that we have used, multiply and divide by half, which formula to use where. We'll see more of this later on. So right now, just remember both the sets. Okay. So that will be all for today. We'll meet with another concept in a day or two. Thank you. ऐसे doubts पूछते रहो, both students of our class, बाहर के students and students outside Pune also, like some students are asking. ओके, मिलते हैं 2 दिन के बाद. बाय.